following program on Ada Derana 24 is classified as R. It is only suitable for viewers who are 18 years and above. It may contain crude and indecent language, explicit sexual activity, unverified information, and political ideology. This airing aims to provide information to the public on the thematic subject. Viewer discretion is strictly advised.
Well, guess what? Some of our favorite TV shows are back, from Harry Potter remake to Only Murders in the Building and The Morning Show. The full lineup is gearing up to be somewhat of an interesting ride, and the month of September will be full of these golden nuggets waiting to be discovered.
I mean, talk about it, Vinuth. I, for one, am extremely excited for Harry Potter. But before that, can we first figure out as to what on earth was Weapons all about? Watching the movie made my head spin out of control, and then trying to figure it out made it spin in reverse, meaning I'm back to my normal self. Our entire panel has their take on what the movie was about, and of course, our resident movie guru will break it all down for you. Because trust me, we need some explanations.
And of course, the box office was now someone managed to scare someone away from the top. And why is that? Now, is that a sign? Perhaps. Well, you will know more about that. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Welcome everyone to Showbiz Tonight.
Live to tape from Studio 24. This is Showbiz Tonight Special. Now, here are your hosts, Vinuth Wanasuria, Selina Local Gomez, Anuradhie Vikramasinghe, and Mahieash Johnny.
And good evening. Hi, welcome back to Showbiz. Well, I mean, we haven't really gone anywhere much, but we've got...
we went far.
Okay, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I couldn't just play it off.
Was it 2 weeks?
2 weeks we were not on air.
We went
because
on sabbatical.
apparently the first week...
Hello.
Oh no, what happened?
Who are you?
Never mind. I'm just the new person.
It's the inaugural appearance at Showbiz Tonight.
I
Wait,
know,
hang
we
on,
have
hang on,
beef
hang on,
with the
hang on,
hit
hang on.
list.
Is this
The kid from
Showbiz Tonight or hit list?
Okay.
You have
list tonight. No.
Mahieash, I think she has 2 more hours to go.
Okay.
Why
I
are
just
you
made
here
like
now?
a-
You got this is Showbiz Tonight. This
Yeah.
is not the hit list.
I just
Hit list
came-
comes at 9:30
I
in the
just came
night.
here to prove a point.
You're here to prove a point. What?
that I like movies
And
too.
who are you?
And I just wanted to let you know, because you'll be on my team after I say this, that I'm a Marvel fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Showbiz Tonight.
I like how no name, no
Please introduce
introduction,
yourself.
just
Marvel fan.
I am a Marvel fan.
But what we really wanted to talk about is the reason why we were not on air for 2 weeks. And first week, apparently, somebody came and said that it's the anniversary of someone, and that, can I get leave?
I just remember that it's been 2
And
weeks.
then the next week she comes and tells, apparently I'm getting engaged. Can I take leave for that?
This is false information.
Oh, it's you?
Oh, it's you? It's false information.
I was referring to someone out there.
Okay.
We just got to know that someone.
Oh, I didn't know that you got engaged.
Okay,
Really,
no,
Radhi?
no,
Congratulations.
It's the first time getting to know about that
Yeah,
information.
exactly.
I think
Aren't you just 21?
I really thought,
I'm 22.
You just got to know that, yeah.
People would
just
be
got to know
celebrating
someone's
anniversaries and
engagement
people.
Yeah.
So somebody out there celebrating an anniversary, and that's why we
started
Yeah,
Showbiz.
exactly. We were honoring you. We didn't want to
Whoever
make you miss anything. So that's
happy anniversary, whoever that is that's watching.
Anyways,
We've got so much.
Selina is here. This is the local version of Selena Gomez. Not even close to the real Selena
No,
Gomez.
I can
This is
show you my
Selena
singing skills.
Javed.
No,
Not here. Let's save it for him.
And of course, Vinuth is here as well this time around. Vinuth, after a long time.
Very long time I've been behind the scenes for a while, so
Yeah.
it's actually been
Behind
more
the
than
scenes.
I'm the one
You
who
thought-
has been,
I'm the one pulling the string.
puppet master. I've been telling these guys to say.
It's actually been around 2 months actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
so
a
more than
long
that.
time.
It's good to be back.
So yeah,
I have a lot to say in terms of Marvel because I've been screaming. I've been literally screaming on the other side in the control room when she and Aquil. Oh God.
If you didn't get the memo, there's no Marvel on the rundown today.
There's one story.
We'll bring it up.
One
somehow.
story about it. Anyway, so there's a lot more to talk about today. There's a lot of movies as well. We want to introduce you the usual power with regard to Showbiz Tonight with this new panel. Let's start the show.
Now, when I was young, I used to play with dolls. I wanted to play with dinosaur dolls, but I apparently couldn't find any, so I had to do with Barbie dolls now. Clearly, it's not me who wrote the script. Now, what I'm getting to is that this week our number 10 movie, which is Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, did I love the movie? Well, questionable, because it dragged on for a while to the point where Mahieash fell asleep in the cinema. But all in all, Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey has managed to make a cool mid-blowing $844 million for this.
But to the number 9th position, one of the most anticipated comic movies of this year, Liam Neeson's Naked Gun drops 2 spots to land at number 9 this week. I mean, for the younger generation like myself, who's getting an introduction and also actually is into slapstick comedy, well, trust me, this is one of those to watch. Neeson is quite good.
Well, we have a new entrant at number 8 this week called Honey Don't. Exactly what my boyfriend says. The story is that in Bakersfield, California, private investigator Honey is called to the scene of a fatal car accident by homicide detective Marty Metakovich. Honey chooses not to reveal that the dead driver is Mia, a prospective client who had asked to meet with her that day. And then we find out the backstory, which is not at all what it seems to be on the surface. This dark comedy about small-town private investigator Honey, who drives into a series of strange events tied to a mysterious church. Seems like an interesting thriller that I am sure would be a part of your movie calendar. Honey Don't is our number 8 box office movie this week on Showbiz Tonight.
Backfiring isn't a real thing anymore. I didn't realize it was a thing people still said until you said it.
Well, all right, well, I'm old school.
Maybe you should acknowledge what century it is.
This from someone who uses payphones.
I don't use payphones.
Oh, really? Okay.
Marty, okay, I'm trying to scratch your back here. Remember how I'm supposed to scratch your back?
Oh, I remember.
You find out what kind of hanky-panky is going on in this place. It's a feather in your cap.
To number 7 now, one of the worst movies of the year, Superman. Just kidding, I just want to see Anuradhie's reaction. Now, Superman drops a place to number 7 this week. Not gonna lie, analyzing the numbers of the superhero movies, not being able to push beyond $500 million at the box office could be an indicator that superhero fatigue might be real, despite Mahesh's disagreement. But for this week, Superman is our number 7 movie on Showbiz Tonight.
Sit down. 36 beer. No. Hotel down. No, brother. Bravo down! Bravo down! I just said that, Harry! Look at it! Alpha down!
Lex, the Raptors have arrived.
Kill him!
Good luck with that.
Remember the guy from Better Call Saul, the spin-off from Breaking Bad? Well, he had a movie which is quite similar to his character in Better Call Saul called Nobody. Now that movie came out in 2021. Yeah, that's why nobody heard much about Nobody, because it was the pandemic time. Now, once again, here we are with the second part of that movie, aptly titled Nobody 2. The story picks up where the first movie ended, where suburban dad Hut Mansell, a former lethal assassin, is pulled back into his violent past after thwarting a home invasion, setting off a chain of events that unravel secrets about his wife Becca's past and his own. And that's why Nobody 2 this week is our number 6 box office movie on the week on Showbiz Tonight.
Separated.
How's that feel?
Dad.
We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll return with the whole panel once again to dissect events that unfolded in Hollywood this week. Also, we really need to talk about as to what Weapons was all about. This is Showbiz Tonight. Stick around and we'll be right back.
And there you go, the countdown from 10 to 6, apparently.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It is going somewhere.
Somewhere.
It is going outside.
No,
But the thing is this, funny, certain movies, the number one is an absolute surprise. Okay,
actually.
and
Yes.
Yes, it is.
this explains why there are a lot of mental patients.
Oh, please,
Well, in case if you're wondering.
for the
Okay.
fire.
Yeah,
In case you're wondering what number
Anyways,
one is.
we have to start our conversation tonight, and we
Yes.
have a packed rundown. So
I
there's
have
something.
some tea. I have some tea.
Exactly, with regard to Salma Hayek.
Yes.
What
So
exactly
we
is the
all
story?
know. So we all know that at one point she was dating this guy, and she went for a concert where Donald Trump was also invited to, and she felt a little cold. You know, when you're wearing like an outfit like this and you feel a little cold. And so Donald Trump has noticed this and has offered his jacket while the boyfriend was sitting right next to her, by the way. And then she
Such a Trump move. Such a Trump move.
She's taken it, but then the boyfriend has been like, wait, what are you doing? And then he has explained, oh no, wait, I just thought she was cold, nothing like that. And then has never spoken to Salma Hayek on that day, on that night, has only conversed with the boyfriend, has exchanged numbers, and has decided to meet later on. However, they did not meet. You know what Donald Trump did after that?
Oh my gosh.
He called Salma and was like, hey, you want to go out with me? And then she said no. She rejected Donald Trump, and then he couldn't take it. And he was like, Well, you're short anyway. What? Yeah.
But no. I heard the story a little bit different.
This is all from Salma's point of view.
Yeah, obviously.
Exactly. What do you call? Actually, let's play the clip from Salma Hayek itself explaining it to Trevor Noah on this.
On the Daily Show.
Is it true that Donald Trump asked you on a date?
Yeah.
I would just like to know how he asks someone on a date, because I can't picture Donald Trump asking.
He didn't try to come and grab me for sure. Like he. Like crazy? Are you asking me out? You know I have a boyfriend.
Right.
He's not good enough for you. Not important. He's not important. He's not big enough for you. You have to go out with me.
Oh wow. And did you end up marrying that boyfriend?
No.
So Donald Trump was right.
So there you go. That is basically Salma Hayek explaining what exactly happened, what she just said. But at the last portion, she said, "Well, he did the right thing." Where where she said apparently he was right at that moment to
because now it's over.
Like that.
Yeah.
Because
now she's dating like a billion.
No, because I think there was another part. Donald Trump did not only say you're short anyway. Yeah. She said that he's not good enough for you. And then at the end he proved the point.
That's true. But
Donald Trump is always right.
And a funny part, I don't know whether you all know about this. This wasn't the first time that Donald Trump
has asked out.
You know, Emma Thompson?
Yeah.
He did the same thing with her too.
No, but the thing is, what you all need to know is that prior to Donald Trump coming into politics, he was an elitist in New York. He's one of those, big shot moguls in the business industry, and he was loved by the liberals back then, prior to all his politics coming into play.
Yes.
And he was one of those individuals that you cannot go by without his input into any of the conversation, like all these big fashionistas and the man, exactly. Trump building in the New York City and his entire empire, big business mogul, and everybody wanted a piece of him.
He
at that
himself
time.
had a show and acted in
exactly. He was in Home Alone. Okay.
What a guy.
And then on top of it, when he started to come into politics, only the whole thing started to change, not because of anything else, because he selected the Republican Party. As soon as he became red,
all the liberals,
all the liberals, because exactly, they knew, and they were making fun of him, saying that he will never become the president. You have all these,
and then he proved it wrong by becoming president twice.
He had one of the hit shows, like one of the best hit shows of NBC, The Apprentice. Yeah, one of the biggest shows that actually captured a very unique audience. Catchphrase, "You're fired."
Yes,
that was his catchphrase, which basically was like first slogan where he was trying to say, "Tell Hillary Clinton, you're fired." Okay. And it turned into put her in jail.
I would say he's a person who enjoyed life.
Right?
Like
it's so weird. He's had such a main character arc the entire time
he
too,
still
right?
does.
From business mogul to entertainment to presidency. He's just been...
And twice.
Twice.
Exactly.
And the first time, after a break, he lost in the second time around, and the third one,
exactly.
The comeback.
Insane.
In terms of a cinematic angle, the comeback was so
and when he got shot, remember that whole poster with the
like keeping the political aspects aside, that whole thing can be turned into a movie. Not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure that movie is gonna come. I'm pretty sure that movie is gonna come, and when that comes, we're gonna see all this. He's a polarizing figure, and he was a polarizing figure when he was a business mogul as well. The polarizing factor was a thing that everybody was drawn to him, because he was not afraid to say what he wanted to say. When he was a business guy, when he wanted to get deals done, he wanted the government to listen to certain policies, decisions. He was very vocal about them, and people loved him for that. And suddenly he chose the Republican Party. Everything changes. So you see the double standards of the liberals.
There's no denying this, red or blue, there's no denying that he was a figure. He was a
the personality transformation.
You do world news.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me a day that there is no Trump.
Exactly. It's like my first story. I'm like, Trump.
It has to be
You
because
don't have to go looking for it.
Yeah.
if he turns his head from left to right, that's news apparently. Because apparently the Liberals
US President
found,
Donald Trump.
Oh no,
Turns
now
his
he's
head.
turning towards extreme right.
But what's so funny is compare the impacts of the two presidents. Okay, this is a completely different concept.
Yeah. Let's move on to the
Anyway, at the end,
subject.
Salma Hayek
Okay.
married a French billionaire,
And now
and they
she's
have one
living
kid
a
now.
happy
Salma
life.
Hayek Pinot.
Yeah, and they have an amazing child together.
I don't think that would have actually worked out because I don't think. Oh, but
With
then again, if
Trump,
you're thinking
it's
about
already-
Melania Trump
I mean, yeah,
and her accent.
that's similar.
Okay. No, I was going
What
for
are you
Salma
implying
Hayek.
here?
Salma Hayek's accent and Donald Trump tolerating it.
would make sense.
That would not work out. But then again,
Maybe
so
the
is
peace at-
Melania Trump.
Peace at home would be
Not
much different.
exactly. Why did you say? No, I was trying to say. No, I mean, Salma Hayek is better. The other one from Modern Family.
Sofia Vergara.
She's like the 2 times version of Salma.
Yeah.
She's loud too. Oh my god.
More stories from
You have a
that. We
sweet
are
one,
going to a younger
Bobby Brown.
actress, Millie
Bobby
Brown.
Brown.
What's the story there?
So we all know Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things, from Ilona Holmes, from a wide variety of stuff, and she's an amazing actress. You can't deny. She's only 21, so she started acting in.
Look.
Okay.
Mahieash, 19.
I'm 19.
20.
Oh.
Aha! I finally had the upper hand.
19, 20,
Does she look 21?
The thing
No, but
is,
see, that's
in this
what-
She
certain
looks
picture-
like Ivanka
in
Trump.
this certain picture,
She does.
She actually
The
looks
hair.
so
different.
The hair.
She looks like Ivanka Trump.
Yeah,
You
but
know-
so she started dating Bon Jovi's son,
Yeah.
Jack Bon Jovi.
Is
at
he
the
a
age
singer?
of-
no, he's a model.
No, he's a model. But he started dating her. So he was 19, she was 17.
Back then.
Now that was a bit of a problem back in the day. And then, people started saying he was grooming her, whatever. But they got engaged and they married last year, 2024. And now they've
So she was what, 20?
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
And now she's 21 and he's 23, and they've announced that they're going to adopt a little girl, and they have, but they haven't released a name yet on what, but there are hints that she might use her grandmother's name because she was really sort of sad after her grandmother lost her life, and her name was Ruth. So there's a bit of a hint on what that
She's
might happen.
21. What is she doing?
So she's going to be Ruth Bon Jovi?
21.
Are you really going to be the one?
That question, Anuradhie.
Exactly.
It'll be like the blind leading the blind.
Well, anyway, she got engaged.
Next in the line.
After Millie Bobby Brown, Anuradhie.
No, Mahieash has this very terrible thing where he speaks things into existence. I am very worried
Oh,
for this
no.
weekend
Oh
now.
my
I am
God,
so worried
yes.
for this weekend.
Next Showbiz episode we
Like
come.
Like when something special is about to happen, I make sure I don't talk with him
Yeah,
much, because if he says,
exactly.
I have this feeling this is going to happen. Oh,
Yeah, and it
Because
does
it's
happen.
a real thing. Because last time he was like, I think Biden's gonna step down. And
That happened, yeah.
What?
Not only that,
Come on, that was like common sense.
No, but certain things like you say, even in like when we are like prepping for something else, it's just straight up true.
Not only that, like the best part, if I cannot, if my curiosity is killing me and I'm like, I want to know what's going to happen in my exams, like, Mahieash, I don't
You're
make
gonna
sense.
fail.
You think-
You're going to fail. And by the time my results come, I'm like adapted to like fail.
It's fine.
So Mahieash.
Okay, we went off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, also talking about Millie Bobby Brown, the adoption thing. She had a foster which took care of 230 dogs, and she had 23 foster dogs by herself.
Yeah.
So maybe, she
I mean,
always
this
had
is
it
like
in
sort
her,
of the
right?
next step.
She's a very
right?
nurturing person.
Yeah.
But at 21, that's a big
And
responsibility.
a lot of people on the internet are sort of saying things that she's not trying to, have a biological child, and it's sort of crazy because I think
That's not
she's,
something to
she's
say.
doing it on the surface.
That's a choice, right?
Exactly what I'm saying. It's her choice.
Isn't the liberal
See,
slogan
that's
is
the-
like
that's
your
the
body, your
hypocrisy.
choice?
Because I saw her telling that they are very pleased to step into the parenting.
Yeah, she said, and then there were three.
And then there were 3, exactly.
Yeah,
That was such a
Very
nice
sweet.
one.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on to congratulations to Anuradhie and also to Millie Bobby
Bobby
Brown.
Brown.
And let's move on to the next story. Vinuth, with regard to Kumal Nanjani.
Yes, Marvel dump of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
So, this
that sounds so smelly.
Stinky dump.
dose of Marvel, whatever. So, Kumal Nanjani, this is not something positive in terms of Marvel. But then again,
No.
yeah, I mean, I know he's going to give his input, and if it is going to be neutral at the end of the day. So what actually happened was
neutral.
He was Kingo. He was Kingo in Eternals in 2021, and apparently he signed a contract for not for a year, but he signed a contract for 6 movies, 1 video game, and 1 theme park ride. And I don't know, this is something natural from his end, but he decided that the next 10 years of his life is going to be Marvel. And then Marvel messed up in Eternals.
Yeah.
No, Marvel didn't mess up. Marvel didn't
They
mess up.
bounced back, they bounced
But
back.
before that, actually, take a look at what he said about this. I think he went on a podcast and he talked about this. And he was very open about the fact that, you know, what happened with Eternals and how the storyline was, you know, portrayed to be something of a done deal for the next 6 movies. They signed up for 6 movies.
Basically, if he's thinking that the next 10 years of his life is going to go, it actually makes sense because 6 movies is not a big deal in terms of Marvel.
No, but then he was thinking like, you know, the next 10 years is going to be about all about this, and in between I'm going to do a little bit of this and that. Take a look at the cut he gave, and we'll come right after that.
You know, I did stuff that should have been a home run, and then it wasn't. Like Eternals, you know, it was Oscar-winning director, one of the craziest casts. You know, you had like legends. You had Salma Hayek. You had Angelina Jolie. You had new people who were amazing: Brian Tyree Henry, Barry Keoghan, who have both been nominated for Oscars.
So you thought it was
then.
just a slam dunk?
I was like, this is going to be a slam dunk, and it'll be great. It'll open all this stuff for me. And going into it was great for me because I was like, I need to have fun doing this movie. And so I did. And I was like, I understand this movie in my bones. I understand superheroes. I understand sci-fi. I understand like sci-fi epics. And so I had the best time doing that movie. And I realized this is what work should feel like. However, when that movie came out and the reviews weren't good, that was very, very tough for me. And I realized that too much of how I'm evaluating what I want to do is based on the result, what other people think of it.
So there you go. Kumal Nanjani is saying that apparently he's now. See, this is where I differ with you, Vinuth. He specifically said his perception, thinking that Marvel is a done deal, and thinking that his life is going to be completely fine for the next 10 years was the wrong perception he has, because it is all in the hands of the fans. Okay? Because when Eternals came, trust me, I don't know whether you remember the whole this thing. When it came, this movie, when the trailers were out and all, it had beautiful visuals.
Yeah.
And the cast?
The cast was
so
awesome.
good.
Yes, Salma Hayek was there. Angelina Jolie,
Kit Harington,
Rob Stark, Brian Keoghan.
Who's Rob Stark?
These are all Academy Award nominees, winners. You know, big shots in the movie industry. And then it was directed by Chloe Chow, who right before that year, before the Eternals came out, won the Academy Award for the Best Director for some other movie. I think it was 3 Billboard in Ebbing, Missouri, or some other movie.
I totally agree with that. It had all the factors checked to become a good movie.
But the thing is this, Eternals was a flop not because of, you know, the movie was wrong or movie was, you know, done in such a bad manner. It was just that Marvel's strategy was wrong. Why? Endgame was such a success, and they thought now we can pan out to everything under the sun.
Endgame,
which they did.
Endgame became a question because of the Eternals.
Yeah. No. After that, they brought in Eternals. Eternals was not even part of this entire storyline that Marvel was telling step by step by step by step by step.
Eternals get retconned?
No. Initially, like suddenly they bring these characters which people are not familiar with at all, okay, out of the blues. Now there is a step by step that you have to, if you're bringing in certain new characters,
you have to smoothly include them.
Smoothly include it. Maybe like in one of the better known movies, you put in
like
a little bit of here, a little bit of that.
This time,
what do you
they did this time, Fantastic Four.
No.
Like the smooth introduction, you know, to other characters.
In Thunderbolts, we got the hint of
I'm talking about who we saw at the end of Fantastic Four.
Who did we see?
Oh, come on,
Dr. Van Doom. Dr. Van Doom.
Oh, Dr. Doom. Yeah. So no, that's what I'm saying. It links us from this to that to this to that.
I think
so
my Thunderbolts is the best example. Every single person there had a backstory and we knew where they originated from. So
exactly. From Black Widow onwards, we knew where they came from. So here, Eternals suddenly been slapped into fans. They say, if you do not know the comics, okay, even Eternals in the comics, there is only around 7 or 8 issues. Okay, issues in the sense like, it's still running. It is still running, but the part that Kumal, what I saw, the wrong part. This is where Disney comes and ruins everything, bringing in their woke BS into this crap.
So
That entire cast was just about DEI. Okay, it's all about this, being multi characters.
Kumal is also DEI.
Kingo, right? Kingo, yeah. Kingo in the comics is Japanese. It's a samurai swordsman, one of the best in the world. Okay, he goes basically when the Eternals were planted in this world, and then he went to Japan and he became.
You remember his superpower, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then they brought I was watching it. I went to watch the movie with a person who is a DC fan.
Oh, okay.
That
might be.
Okay, now here I'm telling the bugger, this is gonna be like the best. Finally, I am prepping up this, and he's like, I had to sit with this bugger for another 2 hours, and when that bloody Hindi song came with this, I was like. I was like,
so
literally, I can feel the smirk from my friend just coming in. Okay, he's like, okay,
Marvel magic.
Wow,
Marvel magic.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nobody was expecting that. It was too much. It was fed in too much of information, and that story arc was so wrong. Now, see, I went back again, and one of the things Kumal Nanjani said in the clip was that if people go back and have a look at the whole movie, they will actually, think that this is done very well.
Dots,
But now, I did recently after watching Thunderbolts. I went because Thunderbolts brought in the adamantium factor.
Exactly.
Brave New World.
Brave New World, exactly. Captain America. So when that came in, I was like, hang on, I need to know more about this. Went back, watched Eternals. It did make sense. It was a beautiful movie. It was visually stunning.
Maybe they bought it in the wrong time of the timeline, yeah?
No, it is how you introduce a storyline. How do you
bring a
little bit of
But
exactly.
why would they need to have introduced that concept before Brave New World?
Eternals was never a part of this entire storyline. They thought, okay, they can become this diversity whole thing, and then they brought in all these big guns thinking that it's a done deal. Now, that's why I say Marvel fans are just like the DC fans, okay? The big name does not carry if it is not true to the characters.
That's true. We like accuracy.
The expectations are high, the bar is very high.
Yeah, that is why Superman and also right now Fantastic Four are doing very well, not because of anything else. It is true to the comics. And getting back into a course correction and making sure that you tell the story from the view that it is supposed to be, because you guys did not grow up with comics. We did. Okay, we had the comics.
My dad used to give me those He-Man comics and all.
Here, I'm passing this down to you, and I'm like, what is this? He's like, this was my entire childhood. You must treasure it.
Anyway, so that's the story there. Apparently, Kumal Nanjani, thank God. I mean, I'm sincerely for me to sit for 6 movies of him dancing. No, thank you.
and
thank you.
And the best
for going.
A flashback to Eternals.
And
post-credit scene.
Harry Styles,
brother of Thanos.
Okay, that was a good story arc too.
It was good, but the problem is that to get to that point, nothing had been solid.
Okay, so where is he now? It's been what, 10 movies after that?
No. So they are not going to go back into the Eternals.
They
and
can't.
never. It's done. It's over.
I was actually surprised when they had the Celestial Island in Brave New World.
Brave New World, yeah.
No, that is because just to make it relevant, and they just wanted to put
Make
it
sure
out
it's not
there
a
and
waste.
see. Because again, I think it was the creator of the cartoon X-Men '97. He said that apparently Marvel's bringing in this adamantium thing again into the conversation is the wrong move to do. And then they understood that from Brave New World and Thunderbolt's performance at the box office, and then they made a course correction with Fantastic Four. Thank goodness for that, seriously, because now getting back into the next two movies, one of the stupidest things that they did was bring in Spider-Man way too early to promote it, because Fantastic Four.
They dropped the Fantastic Four a lot.
Because Spider-Man is it's an
Spider-Man
it's
is
original.
I mean, like, if you actually have a trailer, then you can put it out there. But you didn't even have a trailer. You just wanted to introduce that's because this entire conversation between
that
Sony,
had a good performance.
Sony and Marvel and Disney. It's that rivalry. So that's a problem as well. Anyways, let's take a short commercial break. When we return, we have more stories to talk about. With regard to Lil Nas and also the Harry Potter.
Yes, we do.
Harry Potter.
We do. I wanted to wear my Harry Potter shirt, but I didn't.
Let's take a short commercial break. You're watching Showbiz Tonight.
Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. Now, I probably think you all thought that all this chaotic stuff are done by the first break, but just you wait, because our new edition Selina got something interesting.
What a weird
The chaotic era.
Well, we are missing the Sanvi's House of Horrors today, but we make sure that
Sanvi's House of Horrors. Let's talk about it a little bit.
It's more like the actual House of Horrors.
Story of the Frankenfoot.
I mean, I know. It's like, how many times this woman fell?
Every episode.
Oh my God. There's like
production meeting before the recording. Hey,
let's go.
I failed.
The fun part is 1 week right foot.
Yeah,
the next week the left foot. The other week both.
You have to be equal.
She really took break a leg.
Anyways,
but
what's with
another big story of Lil Nas X, and Lil Nas X was always sort of a controversial figure purely because of his depiction of Christianity in
his music.
That's what an easy way to put it.
Yeah, exactly.
But his name and fashion, normally people who have names like that, their fashion sense is very weird. His fashion sense is okay.
It's playing in my head.
But when he introduced, Old Town Road, he was peak at his popularity. But then later on, when he introduced Industry, and then the whole Jesus conversation came up, and it was, the fans weren't happy.
That was a good song.
What's happening now?
And then he decided to sort of go into this spiral where he decided to just go against what society deems normal, and this is what prompted him to do whatever happened right now. And it was basically how he walked on LA streets naked. And
he was on drugs.
He
was on drugs, but and he didn't know where he was.
So
when the police caught up, when the police caught up, he was basically, walking
out of his mind.
He was overdosed.
In his tidy-whitey.
Yeah, exactly. And then
he was charged with 4 felonies, and then he was released on bail for $75,000.
Resisting arrest, assaulting a police officer.
After all of that, he's like, your girl.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. You know what he said? Your girl's okay, bit stressed, but I'm okay. And that's what the
girl's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
This is the problem with most of these upcoming artists, because when they have a little bit of success in their early life, they do things in order to screw things up,
Like Doja
and
Cat.
then they go down that drain. It's really hard.
Yeah, because he's just 23, 24.
Yeah.
24.
Now take like an actress like Millie Bobby Brown, who is actually having credentials after credentials being added to her.
It's so nice to see.
Even individuals like Selena Gomez, individuals like not you. Calm down. Okay. And when you have youngsters actually inspiring the rest of the younger generation in order to do something bigger than themselves at a younger age, and then people like Lil Nas.
Ruining it.
Exactly, because we have to say in a country like the States, this kind of behavior can be very influencing.
It is. It's
actually very
influential.
influential.
And the funny point is, people actually still look up to him.
He might
as like a
even turn
person
into
that's,
like a trend.
Because
they're
now
going
what he
against-
exactly did this time can be a very huge deal for some people.
Yeah, it
I
is.
saw the conversation on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Yeah.
After all those update
Yeah.
pages, they're like, okay, in solidarity,
You
we're
know,
going to do the
to
same.
promote his new music video, once he said he was converting to Christian, and all the Christians were like, "Oh my God, thank God!" And then
like,
it was
just
a
kidding.
stunt. It was a PR stunt the whole time.
And
He's
his
just messing
music
with us.
videos are also weird.
Yeah, it's
I
very.
don't know.
Only Old Town
You
Road
can't
is a
deny that the songs are catchy.
It's catchy, but then you lose all sort of respect when you sort
That's
of have
true.
to
'Cause the best
degrade
example
something
How
is-
far
else.
can
the
you
best-
go to separate the artist from
Well,
the artist?
yeah,
right?
exactly.
And the best example here is Millie Bobby Brown. You told when she started the relationship in 17, there was so much controversy,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
But look
much.
at the way we talked about it. Right?
Yeah, exactly,
possible.
exactly, yeah.
Well, I mean, good luck to Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Good luck.
No, I mean like upcoming artist, 20. I think he's 26 or 27. 26 or
24, I think.
actually.
No, I think
He's quite
26.
young.
Either way, mid-20s.
Yeah, exactly. So he's in his mid-20s, and his songs are basically, appealing to. It does not have a storyline. It does not have, one of the accusations that most of, not just even the younger generations, but older, like from Beyonce onwards, from all these big artists, gets is that they are not really making music. They are just putting a little bit of couple of lyrics together.
A lot of producers get together, make something
and then
catchy.
they have a catchy tune, and it is just to make
it's
the record.
all about the brand now.
The branding part, and then you have a funky music video that appeals to the
mass
masses,
audience.
and gives them crap, sells them utter crap. In comparison to the 60s, 70s, 80s, where storytelling was the format, it was poetic.
This is why we listen to old music still to this day.
Oldies are
Oldies are goldies.
Yeah.
Oldies are goldies.
Okay, is because of the simple fact that when you listen to that, you learn about a song, and then that's where you, like last time also I was saying, like you have an artist like Conan Gray who comes, like who's now up and coming, and his songs are poetic too. He's telling stories. He's talking about his heartbreak.
Yeah, I think his
and
point
you
of
even
attraction
had
is the
individuals.
story inside, the story embedded inside the music is what makes him like.
No, I mean that itself is what, like he his new album,
The new album.
Wishbone. Okay, mixed feelings here because
Why?
Because of the simple fact that certain songs, were going towards the whole pop culture thing.
Which one?
And he's losing, like completely foregoing his, like if you take his
Early
previous
songs. Heather.
album,
Heather is his
all
breakout
those songs are raw emotional, raw material. But in this particular one, except for like around 4 or 5 songs,
Do you like Nauseous?
yes.
Good, yeah.
Okay.
See, that's one of the few.
No.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a few. Like if you get the ones he actually released as that is for the pop culture. That is to get the attention and all. I understand that as an artist you need to do a
be
little bit
seen.
of that and a little bit of this. But you have to have an identity, and you can't lose it halfway through the line just to do by doing the popular thing and then ruining yourself. You have to have an image, and if you are attracting a certain set of people, they're only coming for that particular flavor.
Yeah,
The moment you
exactly.
started doing
Yes.
various ones,
Nobody
then you
is
don't
gonna
know
retain,
who's
yeah.
who, and
If you start singing for everybody, you start singing for nobody.
Exactly.
Quantity over quality.
But
With that, we have something
very
interesting.
exciting. Good that the two of us signed. Oh well, no longer, but still.
Is your house Hogwarts?
Oh, no, I'm not that bad. Okay,
we might have.
I'm a Gryffindor person, personally.
Are you wearing Gryffindor colors, right?
I ended up in Ravenclaw.
You're in Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
What?
I did the test. I took that whatever.
Mahieash is a Slytherin? Yeah, well,
This makes
that makes sense.
We're just missing
I ended up in Ravenclaw.
Parseltongue.
You give Hufflepuff vibes.
Anyways, can we get to the story?
The story. It's not about our beloved and already existing mega franchise of Harry Potter, the movie series. It's actually about the HBO Originals TV series, the HBO Max TV series that's in production right now. We have updates. We have casting updates as well as
a lot of casting updates
and a lot of filming leaks. So we have finally gotten a glimpse into Hagrid and Ronald Weasley and his family, the Weasley family. The Weasley family is out at platform 9 3/4 living their lives. And I could not be happier because have you seen
how cute Ron was?
No, it's so book accurate.
Yeah, it
like
is.
genuinely.
So you think they'll do the whole growing up with the characters, right?
Yes, that's the whole premise of the thing.
Because the big thing they have is that the Harry Potter franchise was something good.
Yeah.
And differentiating from that is risk. It's going to be a huge risk.
No, but the problem is now there's conversations about J.K. Rowling trying to like stick her moldy fingers in there because remember,
she has initially
moldy fingers. She's the reason that exists.
She has
moldy fingers.
Hear me out.
Excuse me.
Hear me out. Do you know
if she never thought about it, it would not exist.
Listen. Okay, listen. She did write it on a tissue paper when she was down on her luck with a baby crying and she, wrote her way to success. That's true. Her beautiful work of art finally stood the test of time and then she decides to go ahead and retcon parts of her already existing masterpiece. And I do not like the fact that she will do that to her own masterpiece.
But that's the right of the author.
Alright, fine. Let her do what she wants. Just don't touch the original plot.
I think what's running in her head is this. It's her product. It's a baby, right? And if you do something out there, even if a program, we put it out there, after 1 month, check Mahieash. She's like, what if we do this to this?
Yeah, you change it.
Yeah, you're
constantly.
like, maybe this
by the way, Albus Dumbledore. Like, okay, fine.
You know what's going to happen, right?
What's going to happen?
You know what's going to happen,
because it's HBO.
Yeah.
No.
You're going to see Hagrid having sex.
Oh,
I didn't mean that image in my head.
Harry.
I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
With British accents.
That's the thing. Because that part was never...
Because HBO's classical move, like take House of Dragons, Game of Thrones,
intimate.
all these are like,
except the Band of
PG-13. Just imagine.
That's so
they put a PG-13 rating for this.
And then they go ham. Hogwarts.
But you know what's funny? Since we're talking about growing up with them, right? It's going to attract a very, little...
That's the thing, a new audience.
I'm a bit worried about how
maybe the disclaimer is a must then. HBO if you're watching.
Yeah.
Anyways, get ready for lots of brooms being used.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Who and who? That's the problem. We talked about this. Who and who?
Come on. Look.
Anyways, so that is...
Did you know that there was a potential for... actually, there was like a fling that happened off the plot of the books with Harry and Hermione. Like, it was an actual thing.
That was on Wattpad, like, so many...
Obvious.
Okay, anyway. This is... we're going to diverge into Potter.
Let's move on to the next story. Again, Cruella.
Cruella. Wait, no. So, we already knew that Cruella was going to happen. But now, finally... Disney, thank you for resuming production on Cruella 2. This is a completely old topic, but it's the fact that finally we have an estimated release date, which is the end of this year, for a production that has been going on for like a couple years now. We're hoping that the plot continues the same. It's gonna go similar towards the beginning of 101 Dalmatians, and of course our favorite is still starring in
Mrs.
her
Stone.
role. Yes, Mrs. Stone is still on there, and
is Emma Thompson there?
It's back on track. Yes, she is.
Oh, so if Emma Thompson was the character
it's Emma Thompson and Emma Stone both.
No, I mean like Emma Stone was like okay, fine, but Emma Thompson had the character. She had the character the mean old lady, coming up and saying, that whole thing.
It's been so long, right? Like Cruella.
It has 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Not
I remember.
so long.
I was like, what? Whoa.
But then that's what Disney
I'm just
does,
glad
right?
it's back on track.
It
was a nice
5-year
movie.
gap.
Yeah.
Disney does have a 5-year gap.
No, because it's been in production and
because
halting
they have a
and
thing with
starting.
sequels and they...
No, they've been starting and stopping.
Exactly. I'm a bit worried as to why...
Wicked is not Disney, yeah?
Yeah, no.
Wicked doesn't have
is
it's not.
Warner Brothers. No?
Oh, Warner Brothers.
But my point
Because
is that
Wicked-
I'm
Wicked
scared
came
that it's
rapid.
going... The start and stop
Yeah,
is
so they'll
gonna affect the
chop
quality
parts out and retcon things and hopefully
It's
they'll-
just that this is another testament to the fact that Hollywood is running out of ideas.
Yeah, sequel after sequel.
Yeah, remakes after remakes.
rely on the classics.
Anyways, from one
Cruel to
remake,
Yes.
Cruel to good.
No, but this is also not good.
not good,
Not that good.
but
better.
take a look at our next movie that we want to introduce to you, which is coming very soon, I think somewhere around in October. Take a look at Good Boy.
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
There you go, that's a look at the trailer Good Boy, and this is why I tell you, do not,
Oh, here we go.
do not,
Here we go.
do not at any given chance have a dog. Why?
Oh
They
my-
can get possessed. Well,
You can do the same with cats.
But he's
no,
not
cats
doing
rule.
Selena,
Cats,
cat or a dog
I
person?
have
This is
both.
why witches have
so I
cats.
know.
So what we
Witches
have
exactly,
cats.
No,
exactly.
look,
Cats,
ancient-
cats will take care of the evil spirit,
Exactly.
asking, "What are you doing here?
Ancient Egyptian
What are you doing here?"
history literally denotes that cats are supernatural spiritual beings that fend off negative energies. That's
Exactly.
why Ra is scared of cats. Ra had a cat. The
This
god
in
of
Egyptian
like history has cats
No, history.
engraved. You know what the hell
History.
about dogs? Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Domesticate. First animal to be domesticated properly. Like okay,
And when a ghost
The thing
comes,
is this, when you have a dog, you feel the presence.
Yeah,
It's
the
there.
cat is just trust me
And
as a
a
person.
cat doesn't.
No, trust me as a
A
person
cat
who
doesn't.
has
to
both
do with
animals.
differences in sensitivity, Mahesh.
no, this is everything to do
I
with
think we're
dogs
just
are
very
dumb.
golden
They get
retriever
possessed.
people in
But
general.
cats went off
Okay, but the
evil
dog is-
spirit.
but the dog
If
is
you
cute.
want, actually, you think there are ghosts in your house,
So
get a
Venus,
cat.
is there a ghost?
But if your house has wooden floors,
Do not get
be careful
Yes.
Told that
of
story in
getting a
Showbiz, right?
cat.
yeah.
Okay.
We have a
Might
secret.
become the ghost.
It becomes the ghost. It becomes the ghost and starts scaring the living bees out of you.
See, a dog can't do that.
Okay.
Who's a
No,
good
I mean, like, it's
boy?
like this. It says good boy. The storyline is pretty
boy.
simple. Apparently, a dog owner who comes into the possession of this particular dog also comes into some family wealth where he moves into a new house, and this house seems to be a bit possessed. But apparently, the whole story is being told from the perspective of the dog. How the dog is feeling the presence of this evil demonic spirit within the house, and how the dog wants to tell its owner, hey, we gotta get out. Like, if that's a cat, what the cat would do is tell the demonic spirit, instead of telling
you go away.
You go
This
away.
is my house.
Okay? And the dog does not have the brains, because if by any chance, just imagine if the ghost comes and says, okay, and the girl goes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh hello, hi, how are you?
I'll
Are you new here too? I'm new here too.
Have you all seen
Can
this?
we be friends?
Have you all seen these videos of impersonating each dog breed?
Oh yes. Hi, hello, hi. How are you? I'm. And then the Chihuahua is just like angry.
A Labrador is like, when a thief comes, oh hello, who are you?
Are you new here? I'm new here too.
Maybe the dog will make friends with the ghost.
But this looks like
That's exactly my point.
No, so
That's
the
like-
that's what I'm saying.
No,
so the
it's a twist on like paranormal activity type, found footage type.
This is actually now Conjuring is coming next month.
Lots of horror
This is
movies. So excited.
Conjuring
Doggy version.
dog version. Okay.
No, but good enough for Halloween. We'll have enough and more content.
No, there's a lot of horror movies coming up as well, which is and the next one that we are also going to talk about after this break, because we're going to take a short commercial break, and when we return, we want to figure out what happened to weapons. What was that all about?
What was that?
Let's take a short commercial break. You're watching Showbiz Tonight. We'll be right back.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
I don't think we have anything to say to each other.
Yeah, I think you have a lot to say.
You and every other person in this city, believe me, the message is loud and clear. I'm the problem. Got it.
You know what? I think that's the first honest thing I've heard you say. You are the problem.
What, you want to get in my face? You want to threaten me?
I'm not. Nobody's threatening
you're
you right
barking
now.
up the wrong tree,
Oh,
okay?
you know what? This whole victim persona that you're taking on, it might have the police rules. It might have. Stop thinking of yourself. You and I are gonna have
Help me! Please! Please!
Well, that's a look at weapons. What exactly was that movie about? There's so much to dissect about this. So, the premise of this movie is very simple. Bunch of kids, 17 kids, in
Single classroom.
In one
a
class.
single classroom goes missing at 2:17 in the night. So, this entire storyline is trying to figure out what happened to these kids.
17 in the
Is there a demonic spirit? There's demonic spirit, then there is possession, then there is parasites. Yeah, so that is the possession. So all this has been combined into one. What do you think about the movie?
Well, you remember watching it with the rest of the crew, and it was just we were
excluded. No, Vinuth. We weren't given the memo.
You know, the real crew.
Oh, fine.
No, but okay, wait. What was that movie? We went in expecting a straightforward horror, because it wasn't horror thriller, it was like a horror
I tried
mystery.
to juggle.
I thought it's going to be a thriller.
It was trying to do too much.
And that was black magic also.
No, because at the end of the day, we left the theatre laughing. It was
The
funny.
surprising part is Zack Cregger, right?
Are we allowed to spoil this?
Zack Cregger.
We're going to spoil it, sorry.
No.
Well,
because the end.
The thing is, Zack Cregger is not known
It's
for
literally
stuff
just a bunch of kids running after an old lady that's screaming Bloody Mary, and there's a POV of a guy running through the house going, "There's a guy in my house! Get the dog!"
That's not a good boy.
No, that's terrible.
But either way, there's one thing I like the characters which
But the
highlight
whole movie.
the aggressive dad, the
What did you
confused
like?
teacher.
No, but look, she really does. She does
Disappointed
the
Mahieash.
best in this movie. The main character does best in this movie. She does well with the material she's been given. But at the end of the day, all the audience was left waiting. Okay, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? There must be something, right?
Yeah.
There's
They
gotta be
build it.
something.
They build it nicely,
then
and the
nothing.
end was like.
The end was,
Then nothing. And like Mahieash and I were having this huge conversation afterwards. It was like, okay, but like, who's the narrator? Where's he going?
Okay, let me start from that point onwards.
Who's the narrator?
So the narrator is a girl who lives in that village where the school is located, and she tells about this story that happened in her village. She has nothing. Her name is Maddie. She has nothing to do with this story. She is just a storyteller. So initially we've been introduced to this particular character, where she starts saying, the quote that she uses, the first is, "This is a true story that happened right here in my town 2 years ago." So 2 years ago, what happened is 17 kids in the same class gets up at 2:17 in the morning and runs just
into the night.
into the night. And then the parents are very worried as to what happened to these kids. They can't be found. They don't know what happened to them. There's only one kid from that particular class who comes to school on that particular day, and then the teacher comes in, played by Julia Garner, who is also Fantastic Four's Silver Surfer.
There's more where that came from.
Yeah, exactly. And then they try to figure out what was going on. Now the story's been told by the perspective of the teacher, by the perspective of the father, by the perspective of the kid,
principal.
and the principal. So James Wong, Sorcerer Supreme,
yes.
is also there. Then of course the father is Thanos.
Yes,
we circle back to Marvel.
No, it's literally Shalabal trying
Everything's
to
about
find.
Marvel.
No, Shalabal with the help of.
This is a multiverse story.
Yeah.
No, it's not a multiverse
Trying
story.
to find.
Anyways, so as you saw, like in most of the, as you saw, the kids started running like that. So this is
Like that.
Yeah,
This movie script, when it came out, it went into a bidding war because it was tipped to be one of the best horror movies of this
The storyline, right?
The storyline. Because it was original. A lot of movie production houses wanted it.
Yeah.
Netflix wanted it. Universal wanted it. Warner Brothers through New Line Cinema wanted it. And also Monkey Paw, which owns by Jordan Peele, right? John Peele. Yeah, he wanted it, but then New Line Cinema through Warner Brothers, they gave the director $38 million and $10 million just for him to do the whole movie. And right now it's passing $200 million. So the numbers are actually speaking for it. The storyline is pretty simple. There's a mystery. What happened to these kids? And apparently there is a demonic possession. A demon comes into this village in the name of Gladys, and that demon takes control because that the demon is dying. We do not know how old the demon is. Okay, it could be millions of years old, and this could be the way that she actually reprises herself continuity of it by getting the energy of various kinds. She's basically feathering away. She's dying. So she needs the younger blood into her, the spirit, absorbed to her in order to get whatever she wants.
She keeps feeding off of them like a parasite.
Yeah, exactly. And the way that kids are running like this, it is actually homage to the Vietnam War, where the girl, the one carried with napalm, who ran in, nude in the streets when Americans were bombing Vietnam, made headlines, and that was one of the points where the public perception of the Vietnam War in America started to change, because they saw the pain of kids and what Americans were doing to Vietnamese kids and Vietnamese people there. And then, there was the push to bring them back. So the idea here that the director wanted to say is how children are being used as weapons in order for the adults to get whatever they want to be to do it. So we have the whole conversation about, like, if you're seeing that big whole AK-47
on top of the house.
That is basically about the whole shooting incidents that is occurring in America.
And the dead multiple times as weaponized. The kids have been
exactly. So we see there's this parasite that coming into, and finally it gets destroyed. However, in the end line, the kid says, the narrator, the girl who we were introduced in the beginning, says that they never came back. Despite the fact that the kids were found at the end, despite the fact that people who were possessed by this demon were found, they were not there. They were blank faces. They were just,
some even started learning to speak after an year.
Exactly. So they had that kind of. So it is a spooky movie. If you want, I don't think it's a theater-worthy movie, but it is a movie.
It's a psychological thriller.
There's a lot to think about.
I never expected it to be a horror movie.
Remember what you mentioned about the end titling of it? The fact that there was a triangle, and you're like, okay, wait, is there another installment? Maybe the final one is what connects us to Barbarian also.
But it doesn't connect to Barbarian.
Not
Barbarian was a completely a different movie.
The same. The monster is the same.
Little bit, little bit.
Looks like Dobby.
Yeah, exactly. So we have all that. It's a movie which you can actually.
The build-up was good. We have to come in the build-up.
Yeah,
the build-up was great. But do you remember how we were like, wait, is that the jump scare? Is that the scary part? Is it
I think we've in general become
the trailer was awesome.
Remember when he was going through the basement and like all of a sudden.
See, Selina.
Make me laugh.
She's indirectly explaining the experiences they had in the cinema.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll both go and watch it as well.
Anyway, so that's Weapons. Let's take a short break, and when we return, we want to talk about a new movie called Eden. We want to talk about Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, yes.
Season 5 is coming, and also The Morning Show Season 4. That's gonna come as well. You're watching Showbiz Tonight. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are the very definition of survival of the fittest.
To those who dare to dream.
This is Floriana.
What were you expecting? Paradise?
Gentlemen, this is where we'll build Hacienda Paradiso. We did it!
The pirates! Come on!
Dr. Holter, What brings you to Floriana?
Why, you did. Your story inspired us to leave everything behind and start anew.
Everyone is talking about the brilliant men who tamed nature and built a kingdom. The newspapers did you no justice.
I don't like them. We came here for isolation. Now we're being crowded.
Life here is gruesome, frustrating. Failure is inevitable.
He's trying to get us off this island. Trust me, by this time next year, one of us will be gone. I personally hope it's not you.
We hunt. We fight. We kill.
They're trying their best to ruin us. They won't. Because we are a family.
You're a traitor. I will not let you destroy us.
Shut up!
That was the first look at Eden. Oh my god, the cast. The cast was so good. Well, yeah, Vanessa Kirby, Sydney Sweeney, missing Sanui, but yeah.
Sydney Sweeney. We love you, Sanui.
That's I don't know, the cast impressed me. So the storyline is after the First World War, not one bunch but around three bunches of people, they are trying to start a new life. So what they do is they go to isolated remote island and they start a new life there. This gave me the vibes of Survivor, but not exactly. Survivor is a reality show, but this certain movie. So what happens is they think that their biggest challenges are going to be the weather, the wildlife, the new life, but the main problem is going to be each other. Survivor.
The bad place.
So it's filled with chaos, drama, and everything, and the cast is so good. So I really have a good feeling about this. Something that I'm waiting.
It's actually released. It was released on the 22nd of this month. So I don't think it's been shown in any of the local cinemas here.
Not yet.
So which means
we are getting it on the 6th of September, right? 6th of September.
It's a limited release in...
no, 22nd of
August.
Yeah.
Which is already out.
No, it was already out.
That's it's coming on the 6th.
On the 6th of September.
Oh, really?
So limited release.
So I think Canada
August and
had
worldwide
the earlier release, a very early one, and then the rest of the world had it, and we are getting it kind of late.
I mean, it's in the name itself, right?
But what's fun is that it's based on a true story.
So yeah, exactly. Like Vinuth said, that apparently a new story, not new story, a new civilization is to begin in this remote island.
Some say it's based on a true story.
Yeah, it is based on.
It is because he wrote a manifesto. The guy one of the guys, I can't remember his name, Frederick something. He wrote a manifesto, and that kind of became a blueprint for certain, fellowship in order to follow that particular way of life. But he goes into this island, and like Vinuth explained the whole storyline, it looks like as if the real problem with people is not about ideology, it's about getting along.
What? Hey, we get along just fine.
We get along fine.
We buddies, yeah? Are we buddies? Are we not buddies?
Anyway,
you want me to talk about the meetings that we used to have?
So moving on. So moving on to Eden, Jude Law actually. He's back after a long while. I think he's fine.
I think last time I saw him, what was
the Hollywood? What was it? I don't remember the movie.
Two popes?
No. I don't remember it. The order.
No, the bad.
He wasn't in the order.
He was.
Something. There was something Pope related, and Jude Law was one of those popes. And yeah, that show I remember. It came in
the new Pope.
The new. Pope is not him.
The new Pope.
That's
I don't
The
know.
new Pope could be.
He has apparently been
Either way,
in
it's a
it.
Pope movie.
Yeah, it is a Pope movie, and he was the Pope. Anyway, so Jude Law, Anna de Armas, Vanessa Kirby, Daniel Brew, and Sydney Sweeney.
Vanessa Kirby is one of the
Vanessa
movies
Kirby
Yes.
is actually getting a good airtime this time around.
Everywhere.
It has
Along
been
with Sydney
2025,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
it's
means
been a good
basically
year
the
for her.
2024 to 2026 season has been the best.
And I mean, she's bang for her buck. I mean, it's always a good show with her.
Exactly. So from that, let's go into another fan favorite.
Oh,
Season
yes.
5 is coming out of this
In the
particular
building. Selina,
television series, a beloved one. Everybody thought this would
Very
not
much.
work, but
Yeah.
it worked really well because the combination of the actors
So well.
is
The
They were
comedy.
able to,
Chemistry.
yeah, exactly.
The comedy
Just take a
aspect
look
of it.
at the new season trailer for Only Murders in the Building.
Gonna miss you, buddy.
Guys, the police report just came in.
A guy fills a fountain with blood in the most murderous building in New York. They say it's accidental?
So we just assumed murder.
Lester had a run-in with the mobster the night he died.
I found a finger.
Nobody accidentally slices off their finger.
This is a message.
It's like the horse head in The Godfather.
I know that one.
They came to you on the night of my wedding. Yeah, I made him an offer he couldn't decline.
Okay.
We need to go face to face with the mob.
Gentlemen, we've got company. These here are my brothers, Tony, Mikey, Vinny, and Braden.
Braden, right. Suits you.
Something's not adding up. We found 3 of the richest people in the world sniffing around a murder scene.
They're billionaires. This isn't the mob. This is the new mob of New York. Please tell me you recorded that. These people could be killers.
Oh, you got your hands on the body.
Hey! That's a felony, right? I'm sure they went to the authorities immediately.
You know what? Let's get you some more caviar.
I think there's more caviar.
Absolutely. We definitely have bologna.
We're pretty successful. Oh my God! Hi.
Mayor Tillman in the house.
I'm just getting started.
Tell me more.
Chop, chop.
Let's talk murder.
The easiest way to win is to make your opponent think they're playing a different game entirely.
Did anyone check to see if Lester had all his fingers? I'm gonna work my way in there.
As we distance ourselves from him.
What are you doing?
Is he touching my husband?
No. He's doing it for Lester.
We're all going to hell. You hooked up with a suspect.
It was kind of a magical night.
Carl.
Stop slut-shaming me!
And there you go. That's a look at Only Murders in the Building Season 5. Well, they're returning to the Arconia, and in Season 4 they left with a mystery as well. The doorman was killed.
Yes.
And who killed the doorman?
Yeah.
Apparently now in this season, as you saw in the trailer, apparently they go through this entire world of the mob,
what's funny?
the New York.
How many people have died in this building?
The Arconia.
Murder Central.
Only murder.
Somebody should actually in New York, the law enforcement authority, should be looking at this building because a lot of people are dying.
Just from the Arconia.
Just shut it down. Don't shut it down.
Please,
Don't
leave it up.
You actually murder someone in the building, and if you accuse someone, that's murder in the building.
It's only murders in that building.
So Selena Gomez,
Yes.
the original one, not the
PETA
Bootleg
version.
one.
not the PETA version, exactly, not the PETA version. Is in this along with, of course, Martin Short and Steve Martin, the greats, the great comedic geniuses. Actually, putting Selena Gomez was a weird character choice for them.
Nobody expected it to
initially, but the way it worked, it actually was beautiful because she brings in that younger vibe, and then you have this dynamics of the younger person being always annoyed with dad jokes. And later on, she is anyway.
I think the only reason it worked is because Selina is also kind of an old man in a young person's
The way I came, I actually didn't know it was a comedy thing. I thought it was like I thought it was a comedy thing and not a mystery thing, because I just switched on something and there's this part where a cat is inside the fridge, right? So I thought it's come from a dad joke thing, and at the end I was like, oh, mystery. Good stuff.
No, and it's the dynamic of how they bounce each other's humor. It's the
gelling of the
they don't diverse it to much characters. They keep it within a very small range.
Thank goodness, and it works.
And they don't try to do too much.
Exactly, and it works. And I'm so excited because we need to figure out what happened to the
Friends
Doorman.
and all, they work because they kept it within the
But
small
Mahesh,
circle.
what can we expect? Like, what's gonna be?
So this is about this time around. What they were saying is season 5 is going to be all about New York and what kind of lifestyle that you actually would have within New York, and how they are utilizing the environment of New York in order to solve this mystery. So that's where they go through the mob, the gangsters, and then the typical New York way of living. And you have a really good cast into this as well. Renée Zellweger, Academy Award winner. Meryl Streep, Academy Award winner. Christopher Waltz, Academy Award winner. All these big stars are here to actually bring these storyline alive, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of those very interesting seasons. And as soon as it starts, I think September 22nd is where it's
who's the distributor?
As far as I see, it's September 9th.
Oh, September 9th. So that means just a week away.
Did this come from
Finally, I am
This comes on Netflix, or is it
Hulu.
Hulu.
This is Hulu.
Hulu original.
Disney's
Can you
version
believe a
of
Hulu
streaming.
series took off
And
to
with
this
that-
level?
No, I mean, like they have. I mean, this has
It was
worked,
never-
and they kept on going, which is good.
Yeah, like when the first season came out, nobody
Yeah, I mean,
expected
they've
it to
gone for
get
5
that
seasons, and that's
big.
good stuff.
Exactly.
I remember
From
Mahesh were
Hulu.
like, "Hey, watch this." I'm like, "All right, what is this?" And by the end of it, I'm like, "Yeah, this is the stuff. Give us another season," and they gave us 4 more.
4 more, yeah. The
Number
5th one
5.
is coming. So September 9th, gear up. We'll be talking about it as well.
A lot.
From Hulu to Apple TV Plus.
Exactly. From Hulu, we're gonna go into
One streaming service
Apple
to
TV
another.
Plus. It's all about us. We actually talked about this in a previous episode about the morning show, season 4, the latest season that's gonna come. But then there was no trailer. There was just a little bit of a teaser. But the trailer has now dropped. Take a look at season 4 of the morning show.
I'm a firm believer in second chances. Maybe this is an opportunity to make it right.
Sick of all these people talking.
This is a reset. A different company. A different culture.
Tired of all these cameras flashing.
We promised real change. To push the stories we cared about.
People need to feel that UBN is going to have it first, and they're going to have it right.
A nice idea. But it's not sexy.
I'm headed straight for the castle.
Oh, it's Lady Guillotine. How many heads rolled today?
Do you know how badly I wish I could fire you?
I'm working on a story. UBA was involved in a cover-up. People died. Work with me.
You pitched UBN as a feminist utopia where women lift each other up?
Is that Alex Levy causing trouble again?
It sounds like the drama at the network is juicier than the drama on the network.
I need what do you have on Stella? We've got rats in a basement. That should be more comfortable for you.
See, this is what I miss.
To get what you want, you need to burn the house down.
I know what I deserve. And it's my time now. So is that some kind of a threat?
I'm headed straight for the castle.
I'm shutting the story down.
I have to do this whether you like it or not.
Do you realize what you've done?
Someone's really trying to set me up.
Dig. Find out where the bodies are buried.
The truth is incendiary, and it's under attack.
What's going on?
Isn't that why you did all of this? The cleaning of house to make this place better?
You can't clean a house if you're about to blow it up.
And there you go, the morning show about a news crew that actually hosts the morning show of this new united, merged television network, UTV and something else. So apparently this time around what the storyline is going to be about real world incident, about the Iraq war, about the Middle East incidents, and how they are tackling deep fakes and AI world, and how this is actually impacting the news world, and how to basically look into real journalism and find out. Y'all don't go through real journalism at all.
I'm just saying like the AI aspect of it and figuring it out. AI.
Real journalism is dead.
Don't say that
Don't say
that Anuradhie, because
gotta admit at some point.
No, but what is real journalism is the question now, because I have always held this opinion, saying that apparently now, because of how many mediums that any single person has that they can utilize in order to know about a story. Now, if you actually, let's say there is some kind of a story that is brewing in some particular place, there are so much of sources which you can actually see and confirm by yourself
so much access to
whether is this a real story or is this a fake story, and you can come to your conclusion. So in a situation like that, no longer do you have the nuances of the old way of reporting. It has changed as well. There are perspectives, there are opinions, there are analysis of it, breakdown.
It's no longer just information.
There is like this show now. This is all about breaking down about entertainment stories, and we're just analyzing
and
that
opinions.
an opinion about whether we like it or not, and what do you think about it, and how do you feel about it. And some people agree with us, some people disagree with us, and that is the beauty of a new medium of journalism, and that is exactly what they're trying to showcase this time around, and to make sure that how do we navigate this new world of new tech, which is artificial intelligence, and also to make sure that you still tell the story accurately as possible. But then again, what is the truth? That is the biggest question. Okay,
Is
for us,
no matter the world evolves, what is the truth?
How the lens you see it, the lens you see it, the lens we see it. But what we've been taught is there only can be one truth.
So we're learning every day that it's subjective. There can be.
It is very subjective. Anyway, it's coming on the 22nd, right?
Yes.
It is coming on the 22nd of next month, September. The morning show, season 4.
17th.
Why do I keep getting dates wrong? Anyway, it's coming in September.
It's in September.
September is a good month.
Yeah, actually, September in television terms, this is when the fall calendar starts. Yeah. So that's when you will start to see really good movies. August is a horrible month, trust me.
But nothing.
It's where all the whatever is left out in the Hollywood industry gets churned out.
Nothing interesting from Marvel.
Worst things happen in August.
Best things happen in September.
We got a Conan Gray album in August. Do not say that.
Right.
It kind of dented my opinion about him too.
No.
Anyways, that's a look at the morning show. We are going to take a break, and when we return, we will have the countdown, and we will all be back in order to reveal the number one movie. Oh, it's
Selina.
Mentally crazy to know what the number one movie is. Just stick around.
Mentally crazy for sure, yeah.
Welcome back everyone to Showbiz Tonight. Let's get you the number 5th box office movie of this week, and it's none other than Bad Boys 2, the animated movie. In this movie, the bad guys are struggling to find trust and acceptance in their newly minted lives as good guys when they're filled out of retirement and forced to go one last job by an all-female squad of criminals. With a worldwide box office of 150.
Who might be at number 4? Well, who else other than the Fantastic Four? Seems like number 4 seems to be their designated position for about a couple of weeks now, and after it all makes sense because it's the Fantastic Four. Again, the same fate of Superman has befell on this movie as well with the reveal of Spider-Man Brand New Day. The hype kind of faded away, however, in money numbers, this is a success for Marvel as they have actually managed to bring in $500 million on this movie while making a cool profit out of it as well. Now, this is a course correction for Marvel, and that means the Marvel fan base seems to be once again rallying behind just like how they used to and looking forward for the next big flick, which is Spider-Man, set to release next year. But this week at number 4, it's the Fantastic Four.
By the Devourer, there is nothing you can do to stop him, for he is a universal force, as essential as the stars. Hold your loved ones close, and speak the words you've been afraid to speak. Use this time to rejoice and celebrate, for your time is short. I herald his beginning, I herald your end, I herald Galactus.
To the top 3 now. These freaky movies seem to not stop. They keep coming as Freakier Friday sits at number 3 this week. What would this movie be all about? Is it a change of identity? Was kind of on the nose there. Well, 22 years after Tess and Anna endured an identity crisis, Anna now has a daughter and a soon-to-be stepdaughter. As they navigate the challenges that come when two families merge, Tess and Anna discover that lightning might strike twice. I think and I hope this remake saga ends quickly and some real original content keeps coming, because looking at this movie, it's very evident that Hollywood has no new ideas to share as stories. Anyhow, Freaky Friday is our number 3rd movie this week on Showbiz Tonight.
Yes. Where does this go? Adult nappies? That is so lazy.
Oh, hey.
Yes, right here.
Fix it, Ed?
Yes. Isn't that toothpaste for old people?
Oh, well, this is for when you lose your teeth.
I'm gonna lose my teeth. No!
Well, not going to spend a lot of time explaining this movie as we already had a segment on these weapons. It's our number 2nd movie for this week. Now, as we explained, the storyline seems to be pretty simple. One child from the same class mysteriously vanishes from the same night exactly at the same time. A community left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Now, the success of this movie is actually the originality of the movie, which has indeed showed in box office numbers, as it has got over $200 million worldwide. So with that, Weapons becomes our number 2 movie on the box office this week on Showbiz Tonight.
Hello? Yes?
Well, there you go. The countdown from number 5 to number 2. Guess 4 is 4.
4 is 4.
4 is 4.
But no, now the problem
Fantastic
is
4.
now, if number 2 is that movie, then what's number 1?
Weapons is number 2, number 1. Now, what is the number 1 movie?
It's K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'm so excited because on the hit list.
Sanvi, we miss you.
But on the hit
Oh
list,
my
all
God!
of the
How
songs-
can this movie be number 1?
Okay, let me explain to those of you.
No, hold on. Okay, number 1, fine. This movie, only the music came before.
Yes.
Okay,
But
It is utter crap. I don't understand why it's number 1. This is not a number 1 word movie.
Get with the times.
It is not about getting with the times. It is getting with the
The truth
times.
is subjective, my friend.
No, it is not.
And today the truth says
this is a pile of cow dung.
No, it's
That's what it
we're
is.
going up.
And Mahesh, if
Actually, this is a pile of Korean dung.
Oh my gosh. But you cannot deny the impact that it has had across the world.
Yeah, for-
it's getting movies 2 and 3
You
now.
have
Mentally
idea.
deranged individuals.
No, listen.
Tada!
But the thing is, I went to my hometown like 2 weeks ago, and I have a bunch of.
That would have been a journey.
It was a journey. So I have 7.
We ran out of fuel.
Wait.
A3. We're hiking.
We don't have time. Wait. So I have 7 little cousins. Okay, all 7 of them was watching these music videos.
Like golden.
Okay, so let me explain what the
No,
whole
we
thing
don't have
is.
time to
What I'm trying to say is it's a new thing, yeah, but a lot of people
Take this crap to
hit list.
the hit list.
Already on the hit list.
Okay, then take it there.
You can tell it there. Because we
So
don't have time.
here's a look at. We are running out of time. Here's a look at your number 1 movie, K-pop
Demon Hunters.
Excuse me, Mr. Genu. I made this for you.
For me?
Maybe listen to those voices instead of the ones in your head.
Isn't he great? Woo! Genu, everybody! Yeah, Genu!
Ooh, Chinu. Unfortunately, the Saja boys have to run. Thank you, everyone.
And there you go, that yucky, disgusting movie. I hope it
Beautiful
goes
work of art.
completely out of the countdown.
It's
by
gonna
the
stick
time.
around.
Okay,
It's going
not. Conjuring is coming.
If the hit
Thank
list
God.
is anything to go by,
Okay.
the charts are gonna stay.
No, Conjuring is actually coming, so it'll take the number 1
Gotta go
spot.
watch
It'll scare this crap out of the countdown.
We're only
It is a disgusting movie. I don't
If
understand.
Demon Hunters
My
is
little
number 1
soda.
next week, I don't know what to do. If this movie remains at number 1, I don't know honestly what to do next week.
Well, you stay
Anyways, we got to wrap up. Local Gomas, thank you very much. And also Anuradhie and Vinuth, good having you guys on the table. And thank you very much. Let's hope that Sanvi gets well,
Yeah, you've already got
Bring
1
something
foot in
else.
the door. 1 foot in the
Oh,
door.
another one is remaining soon. Maybe another week.
1 foot
Just
in front of
kidding.
the other, Sanvi.
You
1
don't
foot in
wish
front of
either point anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That is how you walk.
Steps towards recovery.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you being with us on this Saturday night and keeping us company. I hope you enjoyed the show as we did, bringing it to you. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next week, 6:05, right here on Derana 24 on Showbiz Tonight. Have a good night.